Welcome back. Still watching the daily debate. As I said in the beginning, that tonight we'll be focusing on the fourth edition of the World Youth Forum held under the auspices of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi this week on the 10th of January and until the 13th of January in the resort city of Sharm el-Sheikh. Dr. Dina, what is different about this edition of the World Youth Forum, especially that you have participated in the past 2 or 3 ones?
Yeah. Actually, it's the 4th edition, and you know, it's the post-pandemic version of the conference. So for sure, like the sessions of the youth will have discussions about the the post-pandemic digital transformation regarding education, artificial intelligence, and also for entrepreneurship and the transformation of entrepreneurship during the time of the pandemic. Everything, like the economy was centered around like the home-based activities, like home-based education, home-based shopping, home-based everything. So even the evolution of the social media, like the applications that evolved during the pandemic, and also the tomorrow we will have a session about the participation of women. To the title of the session is "Towards a Safer and More Inclusive World to Women." So I think we have the same 17 goals of the sustainable development. However, we have the shadow of the post-pandemic transformation for everything, like all of the 17 goals. But I really appreciate the time that they spent to organize the sessions, because today it was the post-pandemic transformation regarding education and also the platforms. It was a link between entrepreneurship and the education as well. So we have noticed the change in the online platforms regarding like the education of kids especially, and also even the testing platforms and the exams. So it started from kindergartens to till the universities. So you can find a senior medical student getting graduated while they're staying at home. Actually, it didn't happen that much 100%, but it was a touchless graduation because of COVID. So I think we had to cope, and this version of the conference is a good example for having this kind of cope in the world, and especially for youth, because actually everyone has a story to tell, a story of success, a story of survival, a story of even failure. So I really appreciate that we invited people from all over the world, especially the refugees. To have refugees represented in the conference. So we are not only interested to have you sharing yourself regarding your success or achievements. Your story of survival means too much to us. Your story of even failure means too much to us. You're here to be listened to, and you're here to speak, and we're here to listen to what you're sharing with us. So I think this kind of communication is great, so that people can have their minds open towards a new world. I'm afraid, like, I was introduced to the real world after the conference. Things are not dreamy as what we discussed. Yes, after graduation. Yes. But you know what? My mindset is still working for me and working for my team. Let me tell you what is the difference between the conference and the real life. Yes. In the conference, I felt like everything is okay, we will have the support, the president of the country is here, and a lot of presidents and stuff. But like the change in real life, you have to have a lot of power, energy, and hope as well. Because like during the conference time, we are around 100, 200, 300, 1,000 people. We have the same goal, we have the same mentality, and we are ready for the change. But when you like come back to the society, your society, you will feel like I need to educate people firstly about the idea, the concept of change. People are afraid of change. And also, I felt like we need to make sure that we are gathering young people from all over the world. But I got back to my home, my work, and I felt like I need to empower the young people who I am surrounded by, because guess what? They are not that much energetic as the people who are invited.
They don't have the same mindset.
Yes, yes. So that's the importance of having a lot of young people attending the conferences, so that they can come back and feel the you know, the social responsibility, and to feel like I have to be responsible regarding being a leader in this society. And that's why I was nominated to lead a research project. And you know, after the conference, I traveled to London, and I've met the girl who I met in the conference, by the way. She invited me to her.
Making friends as well.
Yes, but she was a doctor as well, and she invited me to a program, and I represented Egypt. When I came back, I felt like, okay, things work, you know. And I intend to
one
travel
of the main
back
goals
again.
of the conference to be seeing people from all over the world within the same age bracket.
Yes, and the networking as well. You know, sharing hope as well. If I feel like I'm working and I'll graduate and I'll be like I will work in my own homeland, so that I can have a job and that's it. I think this is the normal thing. But to travel for a research project and, you know, wear that kind of a scarf, tell people that we have different religion, but guess what? I have the same science that you have, and I can share what I got in my homeland. And I think we have too much to do. We have too much to do. And this is my plan. I attended the conference, and actually I'm a graduate this year, so I don't have the opportunity to attend again, but I think 3 editions are enough for me, so that I can start working. So it's not about speeches and listening to people, clapping to people. I'm a graduate of this conference, and I think it's my time right now. It's time so that I can work on the ground. I can have results on the ground. And, you know, maybe I can share with you any other day the results of the research projects that we are working on right now.
But I would like to know more about the life after graduation from the 3 previous editions of the World Youth Forum, as well as college. You have graduated both this year. How did the World Youth Forum, all over the 3 years that you have participated in, shaped your mind, the mindset, the culture of going out to Egypt, within Egypt, and to the world, within having a new republic in Egypt with the same science as you say, but you have as well the openness to the world.
Yes. Okay, so let me tell you something back to the first time I attended the conference.
Yes.
I traveled to Georgia, if you know it. It's a country just beside Russia.
Tbilisi, yes.
Yes, Tbilisi, yes. Okay. And I met people. It was a project regarding culture sharing as well, and exchange. And actually, I felt like it was very cold, very, very, very cold. And
not used to this.
Yeah, not used at all, you know. But actually, I felt like we have a big difference. But I met people the same age. They think the same way, by the way. They think the same way. So
they have the same challenges and problems at this age.
Yes, yes, I got it. And by the way, they have the same hopes as well. Like I'm full of
enthusiasm.
Energy. Yes, it is. So the first time I got back to Egypt, and I was a medical student. I decided to work, because everyone there, they work after college, or maybe after the high school, they work.
Or during college.
Yeah. Yes. During their, they attend seven hours in college, and then they go to work same day. So I got back, and I felt like, okay, I can work as well. And I attended the second edition of the conference. I felt like I was involved in too much, and I decided to cancel work for now, because I needed to focus on my graduation.
Yes.
And then I graduated. It was the same time of the conference. So my eyes were open to each and every single idea. It's not only for my major, medicine. I got new ideas about entrepreneurship, about women empowerment, about climate change. I have never
And
thought.
they all help
Yes,
the same cause.
Yes, for sure. The Sustainable Development Goals.
Even if you're a doctor,
Yes.
you need information about other sectors and fields and people.
Yes.
Psychology of people.
I didn't even know that I need such information. So attending the conference helped me to know what I need to know. And then after graduation, I felt like, okay, I was surrounded by people who are the same age, the same mentality, the same mindset, and all of my friends have been like to the same road of mine. We've been to college, and it's let's go to McDonald's together and let's eat together. After graduation, I felt like I have to be engaged in a society, and this society doesn't know anything about sustainable development. Like you have 3 bins. You have the green, the yellow, and the red one. We don't know how to isolate the garbage,
and
yes,
waste.
and the other stuff. So I think like each and every day I have to educate someone about something, and it was very energetic in the beginning, but you know, after like 3, 4, 5 months, I felt like, okay, I need someone to work with me. So I got back to the charities, and we've been working in campaigns on TV. And you know, in Ramadan as well, we have been there in the streets educating people about the stuff during the traffic. I can give you like a cup of water,
Yes.
because it's 7 p.m. and we have to drink. And I can tell you, okay, you will not drink until you know 1, 2, 3 about sustainable development. So it was fun, and we worked as a team. So I felt the responsibility of having or belonging to a team who believes in the same exact concepts of sustainable development. Instead of having myself educating 1 or 2, 3, 4 people about the concepts of the 17 goals, we can be 20, 30, 40, and we will have a bigger impact. And that's about after graduation. But to be honest with you,
Yes.
I have to be honest, things don't go well as we plan.
There are shocks.
Yes, and challenges.
Yes.
And this is the most important part. I have adrenaline, and I'm young enough. I feel like I'll do something. Like, and instead of having everything a piece of cake, like it's easy, no, there's a challenge. It's ups and downs, ups and downs. So, you know, we have some suspense, some action.
But we also have some consistency in the World
Yes.
Youth Forum,
Yes.
because you've mentioned a key word here is the post-pandemic world.
Yes.
The forum is focusing on that. The young men and women coming from all over Egypt and the world
Yes.
will be talking about the world after the COVID-19 and the
Yes.
coronavirus pandemic. Of course, it has changed a lot. But the important thing is, how do you see the consistency of the insistence of having the World Youth Forum every year, despite the challenges, despite
Yes.
the postponement of what
Yes.
happened last year, that we have an idea, a sustainable idea of connecting with the world, of having people coming from all over the world to Sharm
Yes.
el-Sheikh in a
Yes.
specific date every year.
Yes.
How do you see this as a symbol of the new republic here in the country?
Yes, sure. So let me tell you about the precautions, firstly, of the forum, because I was impressed. Do you know that no one is allowed to attend the conference until they are vaccinated, fully vaccinated? In Egypt
least
and
twice.
all over, yes, fully vaccinated. Like you have to have the first dose, the second dose, or even
There are
if
boosters now.
yeah, but yeah, you know, we still have 6
Still
months
are
till
enough,
the
yes.
yes. And actually, it has to be approved by the government as well. You're not allowed to cross the boundaries in the airport until you are vaccinated. So this is about the precautions. So we need to make sure also that we are keeping safety of people. So this is about safety and health precautions. Let's get back to the New Republic and the link between the New Republic and also the conference. The sustainability and consistency are not, you know, it's the same concept. It's the same concept of timing, you know. If you're interested to have a goal and this goal is to, let's say, keep the environment safe, keep the humanity safe, keep women empowered, keep youth engaged, keep kids educated. So we have the concept of timing. It was the agenda of 2030, and now it's the agenda of 2063. I'm glad that it wasn't that much dreamy, because, you know, I felt like we were not able to achieve all of that by 2030. So I'm glad that the United Nations adjusted the agenda so that it can be achieved in 2063. I'm not sure of the 63, it's just 2060 or 63, but at least we have like a bigger time frame. So if we got to the conference just held in 2019, 2020, and that's it, we have a pandemic, let's keep everyone home, let's keep them safe. No, I think that one of the post-pandemic transformations is the creation of the vaccines. So we got the benefit of having like more than one vaccine developed, so that we can also apply the idea of diversity. It's not only
From
one
different
vaccine.
countries as well.
Yes, yes. So the word different, the word diversity, we have like the same virus, but we have different responses all over the world. That's why we've got more than one vaccine. And guess what? All of these nationalities, all of these people are coming back to Egypt and Sharm el-Sheikh. I love Sharm el-Sheikh because actually, you know, it's a symbol of peace. You know, you feel peace in the air.
Peace, yeah.
Yes, yes. You feel peace in the air. So welcome to the city of peace.
Sinai in general,
yes,
you feel like that.
Yes, and the South Sinai. By the way, I feel like when I need to get like
Excluded,
isolated and
Yes.
stuff, I go there. So guess what? When I shared with my colleagues back to 2019, 2020, we're going to Sharm el-Sheikh and stuff. Yeah, it's a good idea, but it was full of activities. You get back 7 a.m. breakfast, then we have a session, then we have the lunch, then we have another session, then we have, so we have a lot of activities.
Yes.
So when I asked them after we got back, what do you feel right now? They felt like, guess what? We had a lot of activities, but we felt the peace because of the content of the sessions.
and energetic. They don't
Yes.
feel tired.
Yes, because we're young, you know, we're young. So the concept of having like everyone is working on the content of the sessions. So it was full of peace as well. So the land of peace, peace in the air, and also in the content of sessions.
Yes.
Guess in case we have the topic of the session of today, let's get women more included in the activities in the society, and also to provide opportunities for women that can be safer than before. So we are supporting peace as well. It's new opportunities for someone in the society, but it's supporting peace. And I'm glad that the latest edition, the ongoing edition of the conference right now is targeting peace, creativity, and I'm not sure what is the third one, but I've been always attracted to peace and creativity.
Yes.
You know, I feel like we need to make sure that that we are getting back to the basics of life. If we don't believe in peace, I think we will not be able to achieve sustainable development
living
goals.
together.
Yes, yes, and in all of the editions on the conference, you could see on the newspaper that we got people who object on something, or they don't agree with a specific idea. I think it's healthy enough. It's healthy enough to invite all
democracy.
Yes, it's democracy. So, by the way, I had a discussion with a person who disagreed with one activity in the conference, and I asked him, what do you feel? Guess what? He mentioned like, I feel like I feel safe. Yeah, like I got nothing to do after the conference, and I want to say, okay, guys, I thank you so much for accepting me as what I am, but you know, it's just a smaller image of the bigger picture. You know, in each and every
And for
society.
the future as well, to be
Yes.
accepting others and the opinions of each other,
Yes.
as we will be seeing as well throughout the episode for tonight. But we have a participant from Ghana, Anissa
Yeah.
Kobe. Will be having more information about that in the upcoming interview conducted by Nile TV International in Sharm el-Sheikh.